What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast, and this is a special edition as I will talk about all of the remaining playoff teams, and I will be selecting my picks based off of what I've seen these last few playoff rounds. We just got past the divisional round, so want to really look into the AFC and NFC championships and weigh in on that. So first, I have the past weekend, what I saw. And that is from the almighty NFC, where my Eagles are dead to rest and did not make the playoffs. So here I am making videos about other teams. Here we go. So, man, the 49ers aren't the big bad Giants that I thought they were, right? Brock Purdy, I really do like Brock Purdy, man. I follow him. I am real big on being the underdog and supporting the underdog mentality, so I do root for him, but not the way I was rooting for Jordan Love. Oh my goodness, Jordan Love, the step back fadeaway shot looks like that's what he's doing on the field versus the court at least. Man, that step back off that last foot, that those few seconds that gives him enough time to let his players get down the field to catch the ball. You can clearly tell that this guy learned a lot from Aaron Rodgers. And they made the almighty 49ers look so mediocre. And you could blame it on the weather. You could blame it on Deebo Samuels being out. Speaking of Deebo Samuels, man, I was really pulling for the Green Bay Packers because Deebo Samuels talks a lot of trash. He talks a lot of trash, but damn, this dude is really good. I will give him that. He is really, really good. I was pulling for the Packers to win, but we all know that the NFL wasn't going to allow that. But looked like for a second, in my opinion, the Packers were the better team. They were the better team, hands down. I don't care what nobody says. I believe if they would have had A.J. Dillon in there, right? Maybe he played. I didn't see a lot of A.J. Dillon, but A.J. Dillon, I don't know if he's injured or whatnot, but I do know that that guy is a hammer, and it hurts to tackle that guy. He's a big man. And Aaron Jones put on these playoffs. He put on. Jordan Love, he put on. Musgrave, he put on. Now, I am worried about this Deebo Samuel situation with the 49ers because I actually do want to see a good competitive game against the 49ers, but I am segueing now. I am pulling for the Detroit Lions. I just think that watching their story, man, looking at Dan Campbell, oh my goodness, Dan Campbell should literally start in the next 300 because he just gives me Leonidas vibes, like ready to just face the world with an army of 53, not 300, but 53, as in like a 53 man roster, of course. With the NFL, this guy just looks like he has it figured out, and if you don't know anything about him, he just looks like the guy to follow. Shout out to Dan Campbell. Shout out to the whole city of Detroit as they are looking like the Philadelphia Eagles look when they won the Super Bowl and when the Eagles went back to the Super Bowl last year. Something about that blue collar city, that blue collar football team that's just more relatable to every average man and woman, every average Joe who watches the sport. You gotta sincerely love the direction that Dan Campbell came in with the kneecap speech, with all of this, right? Spitting out kneecaps, kicking them while they down, picking them up and biting another piece off. You gotta like that, man. And he has brought that to the city. He has brought that to the city of Detroit, and the fans have taken that on. The players have taken on his identity, and I just really want, if anything, for them to reach the Super Bowl. Even if they don't win it all, I'm so happy for Detroit right now. Literally, I'm happy. I'm not a hater. I do not want the 49ers to win. That doesn't make me hate them. I just think that with that system, they'll be back. Kyle Shanahan is a genius, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to run his offense. It does not. They'll be back. They have outstanding players, but those blue-collar towns who go every 20, 30 years, I just give it up to them, man. That has been a loyal fan base. You gotta love the energy. And shout out to Jared Goff, man. Took it on the chin, got traded, was blamed for a lot of the stuff with the Los Angeles Rams. Comes to the first playoff game and beat the team who sent him away Now you got that momentum. Now you got the team behind you. Now you got the city behind you. You got the coach who believes in you. You got the coach who instilled all of this hardship into the heart and soul of this football team. And I'm just pulling for them. I'm just pulling for them. We'll see. The 49ers will not be playing in wet weather. But I'm quite sure if they had to choose, they wouldn't even mind going to Detroit because Brock Purdy is obviously a powerful, big-hearted man, but he has small hands. And there was a problem with him in the weather. It was a huge problem for him, right? So, I don't know. Without his star players, we'll see how he looks. We'll see how he looks if Deebo Samuel is not able to go, if Christian McCaffrey gets dinged up like he's been doing. That's the thing. Kyle Shanahan, he always has great teams, but he coaches them to play so physically tough, they end up hurting themselves. Literally, by the time it's time to go, they're no good for the postseason. But they are plenty of rest. We'll see. Moving on to the AFC. So you guys got my NFC choice. I will tell you this. I'm going to recap the AFC weekend as well and talk about Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes surpasses him once more, goes to the AFC Championship. Man, you guys know like me, man. Look, I do not want Patrick Mahomes to win another one. He crushed my soul. He crushed my heart when my Philadelphia Eagles went to the Super Bowl, went tick for tack, and if Jalen Hurts didn't fumble the ball, who knows? He would have been a made man by now. I digress. CJ Stroud. Okay, I told you guys, this is just a special edition because I'm all over the place with this, but I know where I'm going, so buckle up. CJ Stroud is a superstar. The guy is, his energy is just, you see it. You see it from your couch. How he lifts this organization up, how his coach believes in him, how he's truly enjoying every single moment of learning. I truly like the joyfulness that exudes from CJ Stroud. Like, I like the fact that he admits his dad's in prison. He's a good kid. It goes to show you, man, you don't always have to be a product of your environment. And you got to imagine being a dad, right, who made some faulty decisions and ending up in jail, and your son is a superstar starting quarterback for the Houston Texans. A great state to be in. As you guys know, I stay in Dallas, Texas with these whack cowgirls. Man, you got to love that guy, CJ Stroud, man. I mean, his wide receivers were no names until you got there. Adam Schultz looks rehabilitated. Like, bro, he's a beast. He's a straight up beast. But there is one guy, a beast slayer, and that is Lamar Jackson. Goodness gracious, this boy is fast. And I'm telling you guys, if it wasn't as freezing cold out there, Lamar Jackson would have literally had more agile movement and killed them. Literally killed them. Shout out to CJ Stroud in the Houston Texans for putting up a fight. But I do believe that Lamar Jackson is just a dynamic football player. And what I like about Lamar Jackson, yes, he sounds like a Florida boy to the fullest. Yes, he literally sounds like he's from 1800 block with Kodak Black. And him and Kodak Black are good friends. I love Kodak Black. Everybody knows that. Lamar Jackson has always been an underdog. Literally, nothing he does just seems like it's good enough. And I have a lot of opinion on that. I think that the quarterback position is political. And I believe that Lamar Jackson doesn't fit the political look of it. Maybe it's because his mom is his agent. He's very stubborn, obviously. He likes stuff to be his way. And once his mind is set on things, there's no changing them. We saw that. And I believe that's what took a long time with the negotiations. But above all of that, he got paid. He's showing you why he got paid. You're the MVP of the National Football League. Second time, unanimously. Like, come on. This guy has a gear of speed that is ridiculous. I was watching this guy play the 49ers. Oh, my goodness. The way this guy was zipping and zapping all over the field is just electric. Nonetheless, I'm pulling for the Detroit Lions to make it to the Super Bowl, but I'm pulling for Lamar Jackson to win it all. I just think that this will shut everybody up. This guy loves football. He's great for the brand of football. The way he carries himself off the field, never is in trouble. I think I saw something with him speeding in the car one time, and It was just like him recording how fast he was going, and that's like the worst thing I ever saw, I guess, if that was bad. But this guy's a great, phenomenal talent. Give it up for Zay Flowers, man. This guy never stops smiling. I don't know what Odell Beckham's role is right now on his team. All I know is he loves to dress up and he loves the camera. And he's a gate attraction, right? So I guess that's where he stars. But this defense, Roquan Smith, oh my goodness. Cal, the safety. Hey, I don't know, man. The Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to go up against something like none before. But you just can't count out Patrick Mahomes. Yes, I really want Lamar Jackson to really break through and whoop that ass. But I remember, I think it was last season or 2 seasons ago, I remember the Ravens opened up against the Kansas City Chiefs and Lamar uttered these words: Patrick Mahomes is our kryptonite. Bro, screw that. No more. The Baltimore Ravens will win this. Let's go, Lamar Jackson. Stop. I see it in your eyes. I believe in this kid, Lamar Jackson. I believe in this kid. The way this guy has progressively elevated as a QB1, the way he throws those darts. Dude doesn't even cock his arm back. It's like a flick of the wrist, literally, and it sails. It's the weirdest throwing motion I've seen in a while. And I'm starting to see this sidearm throw from most of these quarterbacks. And it's just a thing of beauty, man. I don't know who you guys are pulling for, but those are my picks, man, as I recap and select who I want to see in the Super Bowl in my AFC NFC odds. So you guys weigh in on this and let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys really feel like this is the year for the Lions, or do you feel like the 49ers will break through, repeat NFC? They've gone through this before. Will they embarrass the Detroit Lions or win it close? Do you guys think that the Chiefs will surpass the Ravens, or do you guys think that Lamar Jackson will end their journey and go to the Super Bowl for the first time? You guys weigh in on this. Let me know in the comment section, like always. If you're new to the channel and you're liking the content, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. That's all I have for you good folks today. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.